Well, the paint rack is a little bit empty today, and that is because I took my paints on the road to my local game store for their painting and hobby night. So I want to show you a little bit about how I pack for that. And for that, we're going to go down on the floor. And here on the floor, we have my solution to hobby night packing. So one of my local game stores, it's one of the further ones away from me, but they have a weekly hobby night, and your game store might also, where you bring your things and can do some hobbying. And so what I have here is this is a Hart brand, that's H-A-R-T, Hart brand. It's the Hart Stack toolbox. And this is the multi-compartment piece on the top here. And it has these nice latches here on the front, and you can unlatch it, and then this lid lifts up, and it has these compartments. First, between the compartments, there are brushes. So I put my brushes just in here. I just grabbed the ones that I thought I would use and stuck them in there. The other thing that I have in this case then are the things that I thought I might want to paint and my paints. So here I have my Gorgruntas that are primed, and I have some squigs here. These squigs are going to get painted in the 4 different reds for the contrast and speed paint color compare when I get around to that. Here are all of my speed paints, or I think most of them. I think I pulled one out to use after I got back. And then I have some Night Haunt that I brought, and some Orcs that I brought, just kind of thrown in there, along with some more Citadel and Army Painter paints. The nice thing about this is, like you see in this compartment here, you can stand up the Army Painter paints, and the lid will still close. So that's the kind of key there, that's why I like this box. These are also removable, so if you want to take them out to do whatever with them, you can. The really cool thing about this Hart Stack, and this is not really a full review of it, but if you want to kind of look at it a little bit, this is just one piece of it. So if I latch this back, something you'll notice is it has these little blue latches here as well that can lock another container on top of this. So I can actually lock 2 of these together, or I could do this, and that is I can lock this on top of, or actually I usually lock it underneath this piece, because I lock it underneath because it has the handle. So I can attach that to the bottom of this piece, and then this is a deeper piece that's a very deep compartment here, that has this tray up the top, and I put my palette in there. I've got my little cup there as well, that I had some work promo thing or something, was a test sample for something we were thinking about doing, and so there's that. That's not actually a company I'm affiliated with on there. It's just a sample from the swag people. But I use it as a little wash cup. I've got my Citadel paint rack in there, some droppers, because I'm going to do an experiment with some that require droppage, and I have some napkins in here and some other things. There's terrain down there if I decided to paint that, and I brought my acrylic, craft paints that I use on terrain. But so there you go, just a little bit of a quick how I packed for that. The big thing I did at this hobby paint night, though, was not just pack for it, but I actually did the Orc speed paint Zenithal. So all my Zenithal Orks have been painted, and so the video next week is going to be them coming back and showing you those final results. Got a couple of touch-ups to do on them first. Anyways, that's how I pack for hobby night, using this Hart Stack system. I got this from the local Walmart, I believe. I'm not sure the current price on them. When I got them, they were having what some folks considered a pricing error, so I got it pretty cheap. But even at what I think the current prices is, it might be useful to look for. You might find that to be reasonable. Again, this isn't a review of it or anything like that. It's just what I use for my hobby night. Alright, well, I hope this was a neat little quick video for you. And that's our video for the week, as we get into next week, when we'll do the Zenithal Ork video that I know you've all been waiting for. Alright, well, thanks for your patience on that. Take care. Let's get gaming.